Hey there guys, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you're all doing well. Today for this episode we are reviewing the Hill People Gear regular size kit bag. I'll go ahead and do a 360 for you. Now, I've been using this pack for the last couple of weeks, and already I have enough hands-on experience with this pack to give you guys a very accurate review. And, you know, speaking of which, we might as well just jump to the point, and let's just say that this pack absolutely is awesome. It really does rock. It runs about $105, and you can find a direct link in the description box below. And for $105, you're investing in a piece of kit that I promise you, you will definitely use for a long time to come. Now, we'll go ahead and start with stats, move to features, and then go to the review portion. So this right here weighs about 1 pound. That includes the pouch, the actual kit bag itself, the straps, and the back. Now, when we're looking at the dimensions, you're talking about 11.5 inches by 7.5. And when this thing has nothing in it, it's about 2 inches wide. But as you can see right there, it's pretty full, so it's definitely probably double that. It's about 4. The materials for this pack is a 500D nylon construction. So it's very sturdy, very strong. It does come in a number of different colors. You have black, coyote brown, like this one right here. You also have a gray and a green. Now, this pack is known more for its carry and conceal capacity. Now, for me, I take more of a backpacker's approach, and I love this pack right here for hiking. Namely, my night hikes, my day hikes, stuff like that. It's absolutely perfect. Now, this is a 3-compartment system. You have one here, here, and here. I might as well go ahead and show you how I carry some of my gear, how I would typically outfit this pack. So we'll start right here in the front. And what you have here is a very slim profile pocket that has 2 separate sleeves on both sides. Also right here, you have some additional clips so you can attach whatever you want to. Now for myself, I usually carry my car keys in here, along with a first aid kit, my cell phone, and my wallet. And for the front pocket, that's pretty much it. Going to the next one. Now, as you can see here, this unzips and kind of folds out like a table. That way you can have quick access to everything that you have in this lid. Now, personally, I very rarely unzip it that far. Typically, I will zip to about here and grab what I want. So, essentially what you have here is a larger size pocket, definitely more open. And on the inside, you have 2 more additional sleeves. And you also have 2 loops right here, so you can attach a carabiner, maybe your keys, whatever you want to put on there, additional flashlight, whatever. Now, in these pockets, I usually have a backup battery for my flashlight, a lighter. I have some toilet paper just in case, don't leave home without it, and I usually have a flashlight. In the other pocket, I'll have a backup flashlight because going out with one flashlight, one battery is just like getting caught with your pants down. You don't usually want that to happen when something goes wrong, right? I also carry a knife. I usually have a snack of some sort. For the mid pocket, that's pretty much it. Now going to the very back pocket. This is typically where you would carry and conceal your handgun. But for myself, I very rarely conceal, only on special occasions when I really feel like there's a need to. I typically use this pocket for my rain gear. And what I have here is my poncho. This is a Fjallraven, top-notch, excellent quality, really does work well. It's also very lightweight, and it's pretty compactable. I mean, check that out. Perfect size. On the inside of this, what you have here is a piece of Velcro down the middle for your holster. You also have a loop down here at the bottom for whatever else that you need to attach. As you can see there, it folds out like a table, just like the second pocket, and I like this a great deal. Now, is there any room for improvement? Absolutely. I'd love to see some loops on this, some webbing of some sort. That would be fantastic. The same goes for right here. Some webbing, some loops, some elastic loops would be fantastic. Also, you could put in an additional sleeve. Even across the lid right here, I would like to see one strip at least of some elastic webbing as well. Now, I just showed you all the gear that I typically carry with me when I go out for a hike. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you all of that gear laying on a table here because really, it's a lot of gear to be fitting into one small bag. And that really shows you just how versatile of a system this is. So here you go. That is everything that I had inside of this. keys, wallet, first aid, phone, flashlight, toilet paper, poncho, extra battery, lighter, flashlight, knife, food, gum, so on and so forth. Now when it comes to fit and finish, Hill People Gear have done a fantastic job. Everything looks great. The quality is fantastic, there's no doubt about it. The seams are good. The zippers are really, really excellent as well, and they're also reversed zippers, which is very, very nice. Speaking of the zippers, they are YKK, so very good quality as well. Here in front, you can see that I have some grim locks, and that is for attaching to basically the harness of your backpack, because you can wear this in conjunction with your backpack. I haven't actually done that yet, and I will update in regards to that feature into the future. When it comes to putting this thing on and making adjustments, it's very, very simple. On one side, on the right side, you have a buckle, which disconnects. You do not have that on the other side. And you just simply pull it off like so. And that is the entire kit right there. And you can see that, the backing on this. Very, very breathable. Very, very comfortable indeed. I really like that a great deal. So to put this back on, again, very simple. You slide one arm through, stick your head in, throw that over your shoulder, grab it, buckle it, and you're ready to go. Now when it comes to adjusting this pack, it is not the easiest thing to do while you're wearing it. Even like tensioning, putting a little bit more tension is difficult because it is just not natural for your body to be pulling backwards. So basically any sort of adjustments that you need to do so when the pack is off. Here on top, you do have the ability to very easily adjust this. You can pull this pack higher up, or you can let it ride a little bit lower. Now, personally, I like to have my pack riding just about here. It starts right at my chest and goes down to about halfway down my stomach. Now, some people will wear it much higher up, and that's fine if that's what you like. Personally, I like having it a little bit lower. For me, that just feels more natural. Now, going to my experiences so far. I've been using this for the last couple of weeks, and I've hiked right at 40 miles with this pack on, and the temperatures have ranged from 60 degrees all the way down to 35. Now, the back has never gotten sweaty, no matter how warm it was or how hard I was exerting myself. As for the front, on temperatures that were above 60 degrees when I was really exerting myself, I would begin to sweat, and I would have a nice good square of sweat on my shirt. And I mean, that's completely understandable. For temperatures under 60 degrees, I really appreciated having that little bit of, you can basically call it insulation. It keeps you just a little bit warmer. Not too bad at all. As far as comfort goes, absolutely top notch. At no point in time did I ever feel like I was getting bogged down. I never felt like it was pulling me forward. This pack does a fantastic job of really balancing that weight. And it really does boil down to this harness. This H harness here is absolutely fantastic. Also, I should mention here, with the back panel with that mesh, you can see how flat it is. And that's so you can wear your backpack over this. Or, it does come with some additional straps, so you can hook it on, harness it onto your backpack, right onto the straps itself. It's whatever you want to do. Already, you know how I feel about this pack. I absolutely love it. And you guys did see me use this in the Blood Moon Night Hike Adventure. So if you didn't happen to see that, and you want to see this pack in action, go ahead and find that video. Man, this thing is great. I really do like it. Now, some people have mentioned, I've seen in reviews and in comments, that this pack looks like the Ribz pack. And actually, it's very different. The Ribz pack, while the packs are on the front, there's actually two of them, and they go on each side. This is just one main pack. For me, I like the Ribz pack a great deal. But at times, it feels very large. I mean, there's a lot of space to it, and that can be a good thing depending on your hike. This thing is quite a bit smaller. And I tell you what, that has a place in your arsenal of gear as well. For your just quick 2-3 hour hike, this is fantastic. There's enough space in here for your poncho. If you carry and conceal, you can carry your gun, knife, food. You can actually fit some water in here if you need to. Everything else. When it comes to comfort, fantastic, no issues. When it comes to adjustability, out of a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I would give it a 7. Just for the fact that it's very, very hard to adjust while you're wearing it. We're going to knock off a couple points, but that's very small. Really, if you adjust it to the way you like it, then you shouldn't have to adjust it again unless you're wearing it over like a bigger layer. When it comes to your ability to organize your gear, I'm going to give it a 7 out of a 10. Because, yes, there are some pockets, there's some sleeves, and that's great, but there's room for improvement there. Like I said, you could easily have an additional sleeve on the back pocket. You can have some elastic webbing as well. The same could also be said for the mid pocket. You can have sleeves on this side, some webbing, there's more webbing on the opposite side of the lid. I mean, there's plenty of ways that you could go about taking this to the next level, and I would like to see that done in the future. For individuals like myself who like to carry a lot of little things, that's very important. So you can have a piece of webbing for your lighter, for your ferro rod, for your chapstick if that's what you're going to carry, for extra batteries, maybe for your son's inhaler, whatever it may be. So my friends, for our look at the regular size kit bag, that's pretty much it. Now please make sure to pay attention when you go to the Hill People Gear website. There are multiple versions of this pack. This is the regular kit bag. There's also a larger one, there's a smaller one for running. So just make sure to pay attention, look at the dimensions, and find the one that you want to purchase, if you want to purchase one. $105 for this pack, and I consider that a fantastic deal for what you're getting. Very functional. It's also something that you're going to use quite a bit if you're an outdoorsman like myself. I am very, very pleased with this purchase. I'm pleased with the comfort. I'm pleased with the quality. It's fantastic. If you guys have any questions for me, please feel free to drop me a line, let me know. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys around. Strength and honor.